Okay guys, so I wanted to bring another tour from me here, Amy from Serenity Woods, of my garden in the city while I'm not on my property. And as you can see, my lettuce is doing very well. Still doing a bumper crop, even though I've harvested a ton. Kale looking pretty, which I love just looking at. And then I wanted to go over this guy. So I've got my little diagram here on the left, and I wanted to go over what is growing and what's not right now. So first, for our peppers, then I've got lemon mint, and then these three are kale, and then 4 dill, and then red basil, which you can see some little guys coming out. Pretty cool. And then I've got arugula, which is the one that's popped the earliest and doing the best. And then I've got lemongrass. So these two here are lemongrass. And then I've got 4 basil mix, which are still doing well, but that's why you see the green and the red basils coming out of there. Next we have broccoli, which is doing really well, which I'm surprised because of the way my broccoli did down there, but maybe with doing it from seed instead of plant, I'll have a better result. So we'll see. These are all kind of tangled up and I don't want them to get that way. So that's for broccoli. Then we've got, actually, what do I have after broccoli? I think I have 6 broccoli, because these are the celery. Yeah, I have 6 broccoli, 2 celery, which aren't doing anything that I can see, and then these 5 here are just lettuce mixes. So lettuce does really well. Seems to be all the lettuce is doing what's popping up the most. So I have basil, dill, kale, arugula, and broccoli, and then the lettuces. So that's gonna be my winter crop. Well, fall, winter, whatever I get to get anything. But I just wanted to see what happens with, you know, starting late. So my flowers are kind of just insane. They're all just falling over, not able to stand up. My mint's doing really well. Got one little weirdo down here that's just kind of, 2 of them actually, there's another one right here, that are wrapping around instead of going straight up. I think I'm gonna turn this around and see if I can get those to do something else. And then my dill. Now these, remember, these are the ones that I made by seed, and they're about 3 feet tall, or maybe even 3.5. So awesome. I love this stuff. It smells so amazing. So super excited by those. Can't wait to see the seeds. My potatoes, just gotta wait and see on those guys. They, you know, I gotta wait for them to kind of die off and then see what I got in the bin. And then we have, oops, my broccoli. So this guy was doing really well at the beginning and it's already flowered. Same with this guy, he's already flowered. But then my 2 middle ones were pretty puny. But this guy kind of just got eaten alive, literally. He's done. But this guy just took off, and he looks better than the other two. Late bloomer, doing well. Can't wait to see what he gives me. But I definitely have a rabbit or something that's eating these guys. My peppers, I still don't have any actual peppers on here. But they're still doing fine. My radishes have all gone, and beets have all gone to flower. And pretty much, I think I'm done. I don't think they're gonna do well for me, but we'll see what comes out of the ground. And then, so irises are doing really well. At least I'm assuming the right irises that I put in there. I just haven't seen any flowers to know exactly what I put in there. But hopefully this fall I will see some blooms. I mean, I don't even see any coming really up out of the ground, but hey, they're still looking good. And then I've determined that these are not red onions. They are a bulb flower. And I have a feeling they're gonna look super, super pretty. And it looks like they're gonna be several different colors. And I'm super excited to see what they end up doing, because I think at one point I planted bulbs in here in the hopes that this would be my border of left side is flowers, right side is food garden, but so much was spring garden and then fall that I ended up putting food in here to use the space while I could. But I'm super excited to see what those turn out to be. My Swiss chard is still doing great out here. This is the stuff that I think I'll actually be able to harvest something off of. They're not huge like I'm used to seeing, but we'll see. And then I really don't think this is anything but a weed at this point, but I'm curious at this point what the flowers are going to turn out to be. Haven't seen them open. And then my kale looks good. So I haven't been a big kale eater, but I really wanted to try a recipe of kale and eggs. So that is something that I am super excited to try. And then look at this guy. This guy is got a stalk that is as big as my fingers. It's almost as wide as my fingers. And it's just red lettuce. I've never seen lettuce do that. And then I've got a little one of arugula. And my other big ones are, again, red lettuce. There's another one with big stalk. And then this guy is doing what I normally expect lettuce to do, which is just bush out. Another kale here. Definitely stinted compared to this big guy, which I think they're pretty, if anything else. I think I'd grow them just to put something pretty in my garden. And then I've got my herbs over here, and as you can see, this dill is so much smaller and punier than the one I grew by seed. Oops, hopefully that doesn't blow away. But I'm super excited with the way things are going. And I wanted to announce that you guys will soon see a different type of video from me. I want to show you how I preserve not only the stuff that I harvest, but also the stuff that I buy in bulk to actually keep around here. So stay tuned and look forward to checking those out with you. Bye guys.